I think it was Drifter that said he was getting a shaky signal. Excuse me. So I moved it right in front of the damn router. Once again, my college degree pays off. Not suitable for advertisers. What the hell are you advertising? Yeah, I'd just be kicking it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I thought I'd have a tea, drinking more tea. Yeah, look. But that's only after a big ass coffee. I moved the couch and the chair down. I'm getting rid of this refrigerator and stove too any day now. I'm moving those chairs over to my workout room. Yeah, I'm gonna have live cameras here all the time. You'll see my flowers growing out here pretty soon. I'm gonna grow some trees in pots though. I'm not gonna plant them like I thought I was gonna. I'm just gonna grow my trees out here. Just step right off the porch and you'll see a bunch of flowers. Totally gay. This tea is hitting the spot. No shit. You know, they don't send out my notifications anyway, but I think it's even worse when I don't, when they give me warnings for talking shit. 60 degrees. It's not really. It's about 50. Ice on the porch from last night. No shit. Just out here kicking it. I'm going to organize a few more books, get my workout. I'm finding that one spiritual book and that workout book's just too much bullshit. I'm going to but it wasn't a waste of money because I'm going to use a lot of the things, but not all of them, man. I mean, if you filled out all that shit all day long, you couldn't get anything done. You know, your mood, what you ate, calories, all this fucking bullshit. I mean, goddamn. You won't have any time to work out. You'd be filling out fucking forms. Oh, yeah, look who's here. Yeah, hey. Oh, yeah. Look at that thing. Oh, yeah. Now, let me see. It looks like I can't see the whole wing now. That's a turkey vulture. Those black vultures never soar that long. I'll know for sure in a minute here. Yeah, it's a turkey vulture, of course. He's flying like an eagle doing aerobatic displays. Hey, guys! They can hear me, too. They fly right by here, look right at me. I can see their head twisting around, looking out. Not like the blacks, but that's okay. I love them all. I'm going to give this, I bought the wrong damn tuna cans a couple months ago. I'm going to give that to the cat today. It's that red tuna. It sucks. It looks like a rotten fish got ground up and put in a can. The hell wants to eat that? Just sit here and fuck around. Look how much open space I'm going to have. I'm just going to be partying, man. No shit. I mean, I think you're really going to love it. Sip this tea. This is great, just sitting here. Got a lot of books put away last night. I'm going to burn some boxes one of these days. The vulture. I want to write some poems about vultures. I got a place to take these injured vultures too. The last one had to get a bullet between the eyes. I took some bad advice from a fucking guy that worked for the conservation thing. Motherfucker didn't know what he was talking about. That's the thing. You got to be careful of your sources. And I fucked up there. But I didn't know anything, and I looked around, and like, fuck. He said they didn't have resources. He didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. Now, I didn't know I'd have to drive 100 miles one way, but no problem for the right place. New adventure. I got to stop and get a good coffee in Sandersonville. Got a good pizza in Dublin. Saw a bunch of other cool shit. 100-mile ride. Now it's about a 460-mile ride to Orlando. I've been that way a million times. I think I'm gonna go down there and see where those hurricanes fucked up stuff. Check that out. See how they made it back. Get their opinion. Seeing if FEMA's fucking them around. It's kind of an impoverished area. Of course, a hurricane hits there, right? That's just one more fucking you get when you don't have money in life. You get a trailer, it's not that great, and high winds. You got laid off, you got a tarp on the roof. Now this fucking thing comes across the water. And instead of going to Palm Beach or something where you got bulletproof shutters, tile roof, stucco, brick, the broke motherfucker's got the most shit to worry about. He's got a tarp on the roof. He's living in a trailer. He doesn't know whether to get the fuck out of there or stay. So he stays and he barely makes it. And he's just looking up, laying in his fucking 1968 waterbed at the sky because the fucking roof's gone. Then the Christians come by and they say how lucky they are to be alive. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I wish this fucking thing would just take me out and plant me 20 miles from here. My life sucks. I couldn't afford this. Now I don't even have half of this left. That's when FEMA comes in and charges all the taxpayers $485,000 for a pod, puts a chimney on it, outhouse in the back, gives them 10 gallons of water and say, see, the government has your best interest in mind. I'll take them down there and bring them some fucking water. I don't expect any damn parade over it either. Rich get richer. That ain't no shit. Which isn't in and of itself bad. I don't think it should be legislated. It's your own volition that you decide to help people. Which is why I quit helping drug addicts. Those fuckers will bleed you dry with one sappy, manipulative, lying story after another. I mean, I like Maddie. She's a sweet person, but once this addiction gets old of them, it's just the drugs running mission control. You think all the shit that I gave her, what good it'd do? None. Everything's temporary with those people. You're looking for this Disney fantasy of her and Gerald becoming legally married and living in a neighborhood and working jobs. Fuck. You're fucking dreaming. It's like me wishing for a 10-inch dick. It's crazy. Figured out this fucking rat race. I'm still not sure what I'm going to put out there. My electric. A light, a water fountain, a camera. But I knew I wanted electric out there. I wish I had a little more over here, but that's all right. Fucking stupid contractor I had. You know, I got these, they had to put these outlets on this fucking wall. I don't know, what do they think? Like fucking 4 busloads of retards are showing up at once? They're gonna electrocute themselves? You gotta fuck with that for 5 minutes. And unless you have the skinny plug, you can't plug anything into it. It's a fucking nightmare. You know, I mean, I did find one, but oh, and hey, Callie, how you doing? How's it going out there on the East Coast? I rearranged my furniture. How do you like it? I'm having this refrigerator and stove taken out of here. I look at my oak tree from here. If you come and visit, I'm going to sing around the tie a yellow ribbon around the old oak tree. Totally Orlando, and get a couple black chicks. That'll be no problem down here. I hope you don't mind. It's not too corny. Yeah, I know. I'm bragging again. I'm not going to be as brain dead as the captain and Tennille, though. Well, I tell you, I lost all respect for that bull haircutted bitch. He's dead now. She wouldn't have been shit without him. Oh, you like it, mixed gas? Good. Yeah, I'd do that video, but that car's on its way down to Kissimmee. I'm taking that van down there, too, Thursday or Friday. I'm going to go down there, go to a couple strip clubs. Carry-on bag. Maybe go to Gatorland, throw him a big chicken. And look in that water with these big 12-foot gators. Thank God, I wish I could throw my ex-wife in there and her boyfriend. Just to hear their screams, it'd sound like a symphony. I'd get all that money I'm owed without depending on some fucking appointed Jew from New York that moved to Florida. Oh, thank you. I got a couple women coming down here. They're looking forward to it. I tell all the women that want to visit, I said, hey, look, now, you can promise your husband no sex. You're just visiting. And then I looked up for good references, and I looked up Bill Clinton, and he doesn't think blowjobs are sex. I thought, yeah. I'm surprised I didn't vote for him. He should have went and had that legislated rather than just said it during a deposition. I mean, talk about getting my vote. Holy fucking shit. Yeah, I did that gator thing. When I moved to Florida, I had 2 gators in my pond. My place, as it turned out, the kids had brought them from some drainage ditch over in Wellington. That's where Vanilla Ice lives. And they left soon after. All this nature shit, part of their DNA is to just signal a change and to spread their gene pool out. And they just take off even if they've got it made. And that's what those 2 alligators did. I looked up reviews. That place is like cinched it up, I think. It's a lot more, in the 60s, if you were dumb enough to get on the rail and fall off and got eaten alive by alligators, that was your problem. Well, with lawsuits and bullshit, now it's all like, fuck, you couldn't do that if you wanted to. Just gonna party on, man. You never noticed the pond? No, that was when I was in Florida. I got a big pond here. It's all stocked with fish. I only I let some people, but like anything, no good deed goes unpunished. I let these 2 black guys go back there. I felt sorry for, the fuckers. I caught them going out of here with like 5-inch fish in a bucket. I said, I told you, stupid motherfuckers, these fish back here are breeding, and don't take the small ones. Are you that fucking dumb? Well, the answer is yes. I'll show you the pond. I got a nice pond back here. 12 foot deep. I've done 1 million videos back there before at the pond. Yeah, no shit. I'm going to put those 2 chairs over in my workout room today. Yeah, I know, stupid motherfuckers. Yeah, they sure did. And then they came over here one day when I wasn't home. Can you believe that? Fucking ignorant, dumb motherfuckers. There's another guy around here too, and I'm hoping to run into this motherfucker because he was over here again one day when there were no vehicles. Fucking weirdo. And there were no cars in the driveway, and Marty's wife was here. And so I know who it is, and I just haven't had the good luck around. I'm going to really get in his ass this time. No, it's not that close. Actually, it's about 1.25 miles walk. I don't want a pond down here. And the reason for that is the water is kind of like murky looking, like where I grew up around Detroit. It's kind of like Hilton Head water. You can see about a foot in it. And it's greenish looking. It's like, fuck that, man. If I had a clear pond where you could see, but I don't want that kind of pond. Plus, I could sit out here all summer long. I'm going to turn these fans on. And even without the fans, I bet I don't get bit by mosquitoes 3 times in a whole summer. Why? There's no water. And I want to keep it that way. Yeah, the four-wheeler guy, motherfucker. Stupid ass, weird anyway. He's got a girlfriend that was married to a famous hillbilly singer. And you could tell she was a real looker at one time, and he just treats her like fucking trash. He's always cutting down women. I got in his ass for that one day, too. And I thought I did a good enough job that he wouldn't come back. Well, it didn't work. So this next time it's going to be, I'm going to start out with, you see those no trespassing signs? It's like, yeah, those are for you, too. Don't want you over here unless I know you're coming. And since he doesn't have my phone number, he'll never be coming. Fucking weird motherfucker. The guy to my right over here, he's a good guy. He's like the Unabomber. There's a guy across the street, his brother. He's hardly ever here. And then there's a guy next to him. He's okay too, but I don't want to be hanging around these motherfuckers. I don't want any uninvited visitors. I'm rekindling my relationship with this woman I've dated in the past. And I'm going to be bending her over right here on this couch within a couple months. If it gets too hot, I'm going to turn one of these fans on. Hope she doesn't catch cold. Yeah, that's right. She wants to move down here. I actually considered it. If she did that, she'd have to sell all her shit. And I don't know if I'm, even if I don't know if I'm prepared for that, but I'm considering it. She's got 4 horses she used to race. Have to build a barn, which I could do that. But what if I got sick of her, man? And she'd be fucked, man, if she sold all that shit. You know how it is. Like, you own a house, you've owned it forever. You couldn't afford to move back. It's like that a lot of places now, so I'm really kind of considering it. I think she's... Hey, Tommy, how you doing? Oh, thank you. Oh, thanks a lot. Yeah, I quit kissing her ass quite a while ago. I don't even monetize these. I mean, I'm on their shit list, which I'm fine with. I'm just riding out till the day they kick me off for not being suitable for advertisers, even though I'm not monetized. The restrictions keep getting cinched up, and now I'm hanging in there because I don't monetize them, so therefore nobody's complaining to them. So we'll see how it goes, but I wouldn't doubt they just cancel my channel someday. Because if it's not they run ads on channels even that aren't monetized, so they have somewhat of an incentive to keep me hanging around even though I'm not getting paid. Slovakia, all right. Yeah, happy holidays to you. Happy New Year to you. Yeah, just sit here, fuck around. I was unpacking books that I've had packed up like forever, old Bibles. I've got tons of old Bibles, 1700s, scripture. I got a really cool book on midwifery. I got a lot of good photos. I'm not collecting anything anymore but good memories. That's it. What's between your ears? It's a fucking mental illness, which of course I've had. Collecting shit. Fuck that. Fucking boxes of shit all over. It's fun buying, but I'll tell you, selling sucks. I just don't have the personality to just smile to a fucking douchebag while he tries to Jew me down. At least I had enough sense to realize I'm no good at it. I call Callie sometimes when I really get down and I'm playing Russian roulette. And she says, just quit collecting. I say, okay, she makes it all better. Yep, I haven't talked to Stephanie in the last couple days. I gotta call her and see what she's up to. She got good, clean bill of health. She's not gonna have to have her legs cut off. So I will still stand the possibility of bending them behind her ears. Well, it's kind of deceiving. Not good. 50, I think. But the only thing that makes this okay, that thing says 60, but it's fucking bullshit. In the shade, I think 50. The highest it showed was 52 at 3 o'clock, and I think it's like 1 o'clock or something like that. So yeah, I'd say it's right around there. But the reason I can get away with this is because there's never hardly any wind. Or I'd be freezing my fucking ass off here right now. I need a snowmobile suit on. And I got the back of the house behind me, so even if there is a breeze, and the breeze generally comes from behind me, not towards me. I'm facing southeast. So for all those reasons, I can like get away with a cool day and not have to have a fucking Arctic suit on. Oh, they drive her nuts. She's got like a crazy niece, low life white trash, terrible parent. Stephanie, you know how they rope the grandparents or the aunts. Yeah, she just takes the high road. There's got to be a trigger, a heredity gene in protecting family members when you know better, and that's what she does. She takes all her discretionary time and income and spends it on these kids, hoping that the little influence she has, being around them as much as possible, will maybe save them from the confines of being a lunatic like their mother. Yeah, it's a fucking nightmare. I'm sure glad I never had any kids. Grandkids, none of them. It didn't interest me at all. I just want to kill myself when they wanted to visit. World's got enough bodies in it. I think it does. Mixed gas. There's a bunch of other cars still left, though. A bunch of hot rod cars and stuff. Jaguar, Porsche 911 Turbo, Rolls Royce, all sorts of shit. Those Rolls Royce are cheap. Oh, was she? Oh, okay. I'm just kicking it. Oh, I hear another plane going over the top. Now, this is a little earlier, though. I saw it earlier. When they're heading this way, which they do quite a bit, the sun shines off the fuselage because the sun's behind me now, but it needs to get a little lower to really see him better. I'd love to put a GoPro on one of these vultures. It would be like the greatest. They could do it too. It weighs less than a chicken quarter, and they carry those off and eat them. Hey Jeff, how you feeling? Yeah, these are 6x6, and the reason for that is to support the 15-foot ceilings. Same inside. You need a lot more support, or the roof sags after time. And that's a big ass fucking roof to like support, even though it's hollow above there. Wind torque and that kind of shit. Yeah, I will do a video. Yeah, just kick it out here. Party. Doesn't this look like a nice place to just sit? All I hear is crows. Oh, good. Yeah, yep. Yeah, it wasn't a biplane though here anyway. I think it was a T. What is that? Uh, George Bush flew one in the war. T-37, I think. Big radial engine. It's really nice. I mean, you gotta like, but you gotta be a weirdo to like this as much as I do. I just sit around like here all the time, fucking around. I'd fuck around on the internet. It'd be a whole nother ball game with no fucking internet. I'd probably have fucking TV then, but you couldn't get it out here until like maybe 5 years ago. I got 2 GB download, 1 GB upload speed. Everybody else is slower than me. The bottleneck I have is everywhere that I access data from or upload to. It's not me. It's smoking in it. You just touch the mouse and it's like bang. Yeah, that's how I am. And like I moved the couch so the router is right behind me now. This should be like never any buffering again. It's like 2 feet away. Oh, you're like that too, Kelly? Fuck yeah. I just sit here and I just don't do shit. That's another reason why I'm iffy on having anybody live here. I think they drive me fucking nuts. Yeah, I thought I didn't like dead quiet, and then it occurred to me that it really wasn't dead quiet anywhere, like it is here. Like West Branch, I always had a fan. That's because you'd hear a horn or a fucking fire engine or something like that, a police car. You don't hear that here. And when it's true dead silence, believe it or not, I like it better than noise. I turned off my lava lamp because I don't want any light. I like it pitch dark. Yeah, but if you had like, and another thing too, there's a timber company. When I take that 6.2 mile walk, there's a timber company that just cleared about 500 acres, and there's no trees. When you're standing there, you just look all the way around. And I'm telling you, man, even though I like trees and I don't think I could get myself to cut these down, it is beautiful at night. Now, the day would suck. You just see nothing, just vast nothing. But the nighttime, man, God, it's just gorgeous. Any direction you look at, it's just like you've got like a 180-degree view of the sky. Where here, you're kind of limited. Maybe, what do I have? Like maybe 75? And when it's dark and there's no light pollution, there's a famous place over in Sharon, Georgia. It's like a Astronomy neighborhood. You can't have headlights on. You can't have interior lights showing. It's a famous place. There's two real famous people that live there too, that have written books or physicists or some shit. Look it up. It's in Sharon. It's a astronomy type theme thing. Real strict rules. Where I got the same thing they have, except I don't need to have any of the rules. I mean, it is pitch dark out here at night. That's why I don't want any outside lights. I just want to like see the sky. Now that house over there between the trees, they got a little light that faces their house, which I can live with. I'd rather it wasn't there, but what are you gonna do? But right there in that opening is where the sun and the moon come up, right around there all year long. Yeah, no light pollution. Now, you get the best view from Earth in the summertime, where you're in the Milky Way, but you're looking at it from the center outward. Even though it's clearer and colder here, the stars are more pronounced, and you see like billions of more stars in the summer than you do in the winter. And that's because of the way the planet's facing at this time of year. It's the same thing like when you're up in Barrow, Alaska, where I was. You get an entirely different view of space than you do in West Branch, Michigan. It's a different look, even throughout the course of a day and throughout the course of the season, just by virtue of mainly the 23.5-degree tilt. Yeah. Hey, Drifter. Drifter, I'm right 2 feet from the router. 2 feet from the router. Moved all my shit. Yeah, you don't really. I mean, it's hard to go to a place without light pollution unless you experience it. Yeah, Deer Lick Astronomy. That's it. Yep, Deer Lick Astronomy. Yeah, yeah, it's pretty cool, really. But I got a really good. I've got a Questar 7 telescope. I haven't used it in a long time. Really, I'm not really into that shit that much. I mean, I'll look at them if they're out there, Jupiter, Mars, Venus. But really, even on a $10,000 or $7,500 telescope, it's not that great. You know, the way NASA and all the cool photos they do now. I'm really into like sunrises and moon, and for an amateur, that's good enough for me. And I don't constellations. I could give a fuck. I have no interest in that. I mean, it's all these drawing these stars for all these like stupid ass figures. Fuck. Who cares? Now I do think there are influences through the gravitational pull of the sun and the moon, but I don't think it has a. Now you could reference that by what month it is based on where you are in the solar system and what time of year it is. So you could say, yeah, well, you know, in April or we get these super high tides and that kind of stuff. Yeah, I'd agree with that. But as far as just the name of the month, you know, like your astrological sign, I think it's a bunch of fucking bullshit. Yeah, I got a private place, Reliant. I had Spectrum before; it was pretty good. They don't have these speeds though. 2 gigabyte down speed, 1 gigabyte upload. No way. This is all, believe it or not, out in the middle of nowhere. See, now this is where I got to give the liberal Democrats a little credit. You know, when Obama was in, he gave them the farm, and he wanted every minority to have internet, no matter where they lived, despite what it costs to the people that work for a living. I mean, the cost of putting this internet in this, there's only five houses on this road, 3.5 mile road, and I don't think two of them have internet. So why in God's name would you spend all that time digging this shit and putting underground fiber optic? Well, when it's the taxpayers paying it, who gives a fuck? Cost doesn't have anything to do in that. This was an Obama deal. Hey, Brian. There are deer all over here. Tons of deer. I just had two big ones run in front of me yesterday. Big old bucks. Deer hunting season ends the 15th. But there is no deer hunting season on this property. Ever. I'd like to think they know better and they can come over here and not get fucked with, but I'm not sure that's true. Deer seem really dumb in a lot of ways. We got deer, armadillos, possums, raccoons, red fox, gray fox, feral hogs, although I've only seen one on the property. I did see 30 about 6 months ago walking down the road. I got a neighbor that kills everything. He's just one of these fucking, lunatics that shoots anything that moves. And we have rattlesnakes, copperheads, vultures, of course, the star of the show. Oh, no, you don't qualify. Fuck, no. You're probably white. Fuck, no, you don't qualify. Georgia. Georgia. Crawfordville, Georgia. Oh, yeah, you're not going to get it. No way. It's the same thing with insurance. If you're middle class, you're going to have a $5,000 deductible, $20 copay, and they're going to threaten to take your house if you get behind on your bills. If you don't give a fuck and you never worked and you plan on stimulus checks, you got the best insurance out there. Medicaid. No deductible. You can use an ambulance for your transportation to the emergency room when you get the sniffles. Yeah, that's why fucking Trump's getting sworn in the 20th. People are tired of this fucking bullshit. Fucking 3 bathrooms for transgenders. Those days are over. Fucking men and women. Yeah, well, it's about ready to end. You know, Callie, we may be lucky enough in our lifetime to never see another Democrat as president again. People are so fed up with this bullshit. These stupid liberals are still with their mouth open trying to figure out why. That's how clueless and stupid they are. Why are you doing? We elected a tyrant. He pays porno movie stars money out of campaign funds. Yeah, medical's expensive, yeah. No, you'll get fined for working all your life under the old regime. You fucking better believe it. Yeah, me too. Especially that East Coast where you live. That's the fucking worst. I hope Trump fucks California and New York so hard. Teaches them all a lesson. Yeah, lock up the artist. Now, she's a typical liberal fucking lunatic. Big dope smoker, alcoholic, paints pictures for a living. Can't figure out why she doesn't have any money to get a new tooth. What the fuck? Yeah, they just run around. They expect socialism. I wish they'd just move the fuck out of here. Oh, totally whacked. Yeah, crazy. Thinks Trump's going to kill artists. And they're all on drugs and shit because the last thing you want to be in their position is sober. Just looks around, hasn't been fucked in 20 years. Supposedly some guy there lives there with her. I'd have to see it to believe it. Yeah. God knows what he must be like. He's got to be a total fucking lunatic, too. He's got to be getting a Social Security check for a psychiatric disability or slipped on a banana peel 30 years ago. Gets fucking money from some goddamn place. These people have no intention of working. When I have visitors here, this is a place where men like women and women like men. Now, we will fudge the rules sometimes for bisexual women. That is allowed. But no bisexual men. There are rules here. Yeah, we got to have strict rules. It's the good old days. That's been a little glitch on my new sales pitch with my rekindle relationship. You know that these I got a better chance with a conservative, believe it or not. Even if they're religious, because they know it's fucking true. These women just wanted to be equal to men. Now you can have the kids, work full time, and your husband can fuck around. Yeah, you hit the trifecta. They'll say, "Well, you're just a chauvinist, like Robin. You're just a pig. It's all you do is watch porn, and you don't like women." Even Rita got caught up into that. One week she says she's got a brain. The next week she doesn't know what a real woman hater is. Misogynist. Said she didn't know the word. Well, which is it? You're smarty or not? I don't hate women. Yeah, they're hot. Goddamn hot. They're not going to forgive their husband for sucking a big dick. They're going to move on. Yeah, the mother for all. Oh, yeah, it's such fucking bullshit, isn't it? I mean, I don't care about this bullshit, to be honest with you. I don't care about guys. I wish all these gay guys a big dick for the new year. Really, I don't not anti-gay or any of that shit. Uh, and even the trans, I don't give a fuck about. I just don't want to pay for it. And I don't want you fuckers on a school board either, brainwashing young kids on a developing brain, thinking, get them thinking about this stupid, crazy shit. A lot of these goddamn crazy women, they basically legislated themselves right out of getting laid. You know, anti-man. You just couldn't fucking win. I like the old days, the 50s and the 60s. If I had it my way, the woman would just be here. No shit. Keep the house clean. Cook. Do the laundry. Just like have a good life. Support her. Treat her nice. Suck my cock every morning. And then we could celebrate a 50-year golden wedding anniversary. I want to bring back the old days. But instead, what you're stuck with now is like everything's parsed, analyzed. You know, they're taking advantage. They want to peg you now because of some bullshit they heard at a liberal rally. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Pegging me? I had to fucking look it up. You're not fucking pegging me. It's like, well, you do it to me. It's like, yeah, I know. You know, birds don't fly fucking north in the winter. They fly south. It's kind of like that. You know, hibernation isn't a nap. Where'd I lose you? Yeah, getting out of hand. Absolutely right. Shit. If guys didn't like fucking women and women didn't like fucking guys, none of us would be here. And they tried to upset that apple cart. Now, I wouldn't say I'm anti-liberal, except when it comes to being a moderator on this channel. There's no fucking way a liberal is being a moderator on here if I know about it. Yeah, I do think they will go away. I think they'll get toned down. You may have a couple people talking about it amongst themselves, but they're not going to be waving any fucking flag down Main Street anymore. These companies better shut the fuck up too. Yeah, woke. You see it on YouTube. All these woke fuckers are a pain in the ass. They better not fucking push it with me either because somebody told me Tractor Supply is woke. If I find out that's true, I won't go there anymore either. I mean, you just gotta like shut your ass up. These people are appealing to a minority in a public advertising campaign. Even Starbucks is starting to shut the fuck up about that. You know, if Johnny and Freddie want to suck each other and fuck each other in the ass and have full coverage insurance, that's up to them. And if Starbucks want to pay for it, good for you too. I don't even mind that. But don't be like bringing this shit up and making me seem inferior as a straight male that likes pussy. Yeah, Trump signs everywhere. Yeah, like pussy. They want to get you arrested for saying that too. You can't like even use joke and slang. It's all taken literally, like you threatened them with an AK-47. Yeah. No, you can't be his neighbor because you'd have to live next to his wife, who hates Trump. I'm gonna get my swole on about a half hour. Hey, you know, I left the faucets dripping, like that one over there. I got faucets every like 15 feet. See right there? And sure as shit, today it was frozen. It was frozen all over where the water fell. Hey, Penny. Yeah, fuck. There's people that do it. I don't know how they do it either. You know, there's a bunch of guys too. I'm not saying Jeff's one of them, but there's a bunch of guys. You know, if you knew me, I'm not saying that there's even any wrong. You can say, yeah, we respect each other's political ideology. And I can understand why somebody hates Trump. I mean, he's a fucked up guy in a lot of ways. But these damn women I've dated and been girlfriends, I tell him, you better quit talking this shit around me because you ought to know what I'm like. You know what the deal is ahead of time. So just shut your ass up about this stuff. But you know, people figure you out as you're talking to them and that kind of thing. I was talking to a buddy of mine the other day. He's a retired airline captain. His son's a gay. He's a nice guy. I know his husband or whatever the fuck. That's another thing, too. If you're fucking some guy in the ass, that is not your wife, okay? It's not your wife. It's fucking another guy in the ass. And you can call him your wife, but let's not get crazy. Yeah. You're two gay guys that live a gay lifestyle that suck each other's balls and shit, just like a guy and a girl. You can, that's fine too. I don't have a problem with that, but it's not husband and wife fuckers. It's two ass banging homos that found a legal contract that saw it their way. And that's not hate speech either, because I don't mind them. I say good for them. I don't. It doesn't bother me. I say you should be able to do that. I don't think people's sexual preference is anybody's fucking business. I really don't. As a matter of fact, I'd like to promote bisexual women. Fucking love them, man. You know, they say that like you got certain stuff in your brain, you know, like you breathe and you eat and all that fucking shit. Whenever a guy tells me, I got a buddy like that, he thinks two women together are dirty, and I think, man, this guy's got to be like 10% gay. What fucking straight guy out there doesn't like to see two women together? Some woke motherfucker. Now the hard part is get the women to sign on for it. That's not so fucking easy. They say things like, well, if you expect that, you might as well date somebody else. My wife told me that. She said, why don't you just find somebody younger that's bisexual? So I did. She said, it's me or her. I said, it's her. Yeah, right. As you're driving. That's exactly right. Yeah, I don't want to see like you know, straights on a thing either. I mean, it's private. It's not anybody's business. Whoa, what the fuck? Fucking. Yeah, and I've administrated the estates for two dead guys, dead gay guys, great guys, man. I really liked them. And fuck, it doesn't bother me at all. I mean, if you're looking at it from an economic state, you can get blowjobs way cheaper as a gay guy than you can as a straight guy. Those fuckers don't know what a goddamn committed relationship is. As a matter of fact, most of them that I know, going into the marriage, it's an open relationship. Yeah, because what seems to kind of go with the territory is just infidelity. It's like birds flying south, and they just accept it in one another and don't ask, don't tell. Fucking woke. Old school. We're dating ourselves, Callie. We're dating ourselves. I'm not sure where this. I haven't had any fuck buddies in about 12 years. I'm not sure what the current state of this shit is with these young women, like in their 20s. You know, for a while there, about a 15-year period, they were just like do anything all the time, no big deal. And I don't know if it's still like that or not. Yeah, conservative gay people. Yeah. Yep. I have most of these fuckers blocked that I know of that, you know, try and fuck with my channel. But when it's not monetized, they'll try and get a hold of me through an email. I have them blocked there too. Fucking old fat ass ugly women. You look at all these women that tried to fuck me on YouTube, you know, and swap me and all that shit. They're all fucking ugly. No guys interested in them. They're just miserable people, and they know how I call a spade, and they know that I'm talking about them and I'm doing this kind of stuff. They just try and fuck me any way they can. Fucking old nasty bitches. There were a bunch of them like that up in West Branch. Just fucking. There was one that worked at a coffee shop. She married some girl that got a dick. I was good friends with the owner. He just died actually. Super good guy. They owned a Tim Hortons. She was a bitch, man. She ended up marrying some girl that got a dick. And I just tired of listening to this fucking bullshit. I went in there one day and she's like rude as usual because she knows what I'm like. And I said, "Hey, I'm preparing a will." She said, "What's that got to do with me?" I said, "Well, a lot." I said, "I'm willing you my big cock when I die." And she went and told the owner. And I was good friends with him. And now this bitch would fucking take this shit to the hilt. And he called me and he said, "Hey, whatever her fucking name was, said that you were going to will her your big dick." I said, "Yeah, I said it." He said, "Yeah, she's a fucking pain in the ass. We want to get rid of her." See, I can tell you this story now because he's dead. We want to get rid of her. But I said, "Well, let me tell you this, man. You need to like come up with a fucking paper or some fucking shit and have me to sign it and say, admitting to what I said. And then if I say it again, I'll be permanently banned and trespassed from the store. Because that bitch, I'm sure she's already got the name of a fucking lawyer somewhere that she'd sue your ass in a heartbeat for like never reprimanding me, thinking it was funny. And he did. He had a fucking lawyer type up a fucking thing. And I said that I was going to will her my big dick. And I signed it. I had to get it notarized. I had to get it fucking notarized. Oh, that's sweet, Jeff. I had to get it fucking notarized. But that way it was covered when she got some fucking guy that advertises his legal fee services on TV at 3 in the morning. Lost his cat. Hey, tell fucking Wolfie to quit leaving the cat. Don't let the cat outside if it's domesticated. Tell her to chew Wolfie's ass and then put the little house outside in case the cat shows up. Wolfie sounds, I don't know, this might not be playing with a full deck. Yeah, get off on being Eagle. Eagle better fucking believe it. Yeah, my wife was like that too. She was really a nice people. Oh, big time. I even had thoughts as a typical male of going down there and giving her a good fucking while I'm in Florida. It'd be about 150 miles out of my way, but she's earned it. I like that kind of aggressive shit, although I'm getting a little old for it. I'd like to just show up there and her boyfriend, he's the like caretaker and just say, "Hey, is Sherry here?" He's never met me in person, but I'm sure he knows what I look like. It's like, "Who are you?" It's like, Sherry's ex-husband. "Now you get out of here, little bitch. Because I'm going to put a good dick into Sherry when she gets home from work, and I'll let you know when you can come back." I'm that fun kind of lunatic. I'd really get excited doing some shit like that. I'll bring back some fucking memories. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, bingo. He's a fucking kook. The fucking retard shouldn't even have a cat. Poor cat. Yeah, I don't mind a little girl pushing around a fucking turtle in a stroller, but when you got like adults, that's a little too much. Tell her to get this. Yeah, fuck yeah. They had to take away that cat. Fucking Wolfie's already proven to you that he can't fucking responsibly be a cat owner. You can't let fucking cats out and shit and wonder why they don't come home. You know, especially they've been domesticated, sort of. And especially the people that let declawed cats go out there. Like I'm feeding this little fucker around here. I don't even like cats, but it's the right thing to do because mankind domesticated them. And now they fucking let this shit happen. Fucking cocksuckers. Yeah, I like innocence of things, you know. I kind of felt that in the prostitution interviews. If I see the innocent getting fucked over, I like going to bat for them. Now I had a psychiatrist tell me one time that I used examples like that to just like be aggressive and fuck with people. And there's an element of truth to that too. Like I tell you, there's two sides to every story, and it isn't all like Mr. Benevolence. That's why I never really took credit for anything that I did. First of all, I didn't do that much to begin with, and secondly, it gave me a chance to really sling some fucking major dick. Really fuck with people for a reason. You know, like try and like protect the innocent. But it's not all that. It's like 9% protect the innocent, 10% get to fuck with somebody. It shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, Wolfie. Yeah, I paid for a bunch of them to get spayed and neutered. It was cheap too, like 10, 15 bucks. Tell your wife you were talking to me. I know she doesn't really care for me already. I don't need to ask. But tell her if she likes animals, which I think she does, to get a Louisville Slugger and go over there and just crack fucking Wolfie between the eyes as hard as she can swing the bat so that the cat can go to a new responsible owner that doesn't let him outside. That's the fucking solution. See, this is a right-wing conservative way to have a pet. This isn't like things should be free and you just let them go out and they know who loves them and they're going to walk home. It's all loony, liberal, fucking abstract insanity. Wolfie needs a baseball bat between his eyes so the cat will live a better life. Just follow this train of logic. And tell her just shut her eyes and do some Buddhism, you know. Liberals are kind of like this. Breathe in the bad and out the good, and then get it mixed up, and then out the good and in the bad. And go to Dick's Sporting Goods and get an aluminum bat. You can swing them harder. And just walk up to Wolfie and say, Wolfie, your shoe's untied. And then just tee off. Look around for fucking cameras on poles. You know, the cameras on poles now are to try to get cops fired for doing their jobs. If any of you liberals are out here watching this, when you're high on PCP and crack and booze and you got a fucking 8-page criminal record, when the cop tells you to put your hand behind your back, do it. You'll live longer. Hey, Terry. And just go there and that cat will have a better home. And then all the liberals can get together and sob like crying lesbians that lost their fucking French ticklers and take up a fund, a cookie baker thing. And they can make brownies to find a home for Wolfie's cat because Wolfie got murdered. And they can take a baby stroller or wherever the fuck he rolls it around in and fucking spray paint it white and chain it to the fucking stop signs so the liberals in town don't sell it for scrap. I never gave him a chance to budge or not. You know, I never really gave him a chance. I just, I didn't need it. It was just, you know, I'll tell you exactly what it was, to be honest with you. With Mary, she made a couple comments about livable wages and going back to mom and pop stores and voting for Biden. That did it for her. Rita just didn't understand a bunch of shit. And when she was pinned down by Stephanie, she couldn't come up with a rebuttal on why she wanted to vote for Harris. She's willing to take 20 minutes to badmouth Trump, but really didn't have anything to support Harris. And I thought, well, it's your time too. So that and just the other ones that kind of followed along, I thought it was time to go. I've done this my whole life. Girlfriends, wives, friends, employers. I've even done it with customers. General Motors was a good customer of mine when I was a PI, and I finally told them one day, you know what? I don't want to do any more work for you. And they said, it sounds like sour grapes. It is fucking sour grapes. You fuckers are rude. All your fucking claims people are bought off by these fucking scumbags that don't even leave the office to do an investigation. And you bitch about everything. You don't really want me around, but you want to have more than this one company on the list. And I just as soon not fuck with you. And I didn't. Yeah, she had nothing now. So and it was just like, even if you came up with an articulate rebuttal for the issues at hand, I may cut you some slack. But when you're that fucking stupid, I'm not going to go on my own chat and pretend that we're friends because I don't want to hang around stupid people. Now, I do think Rita's an animal lover. I'm sure if you had her as a neighbor, you'd love her. I think Mary's the same way. So, as a non-political contact, they're good in that way. I mean, they're not just like the worst people that ever lived. It's just, I don't want to be friends with a guy that's a convicted pedophile because I know what he's like. I know what he did, and I know he's out of prison now and trying to start over, but go hang around somebody else. I don't want to hang around people that do animal abuse. I don't want to hang around people that like fuck other people over. I don't want to hang around people that voted for Harris. It's my fucking choice. Hey, Mark. Good. I'm just partying over here, rocking the jizzo and shit. So I don't. I've been that way my whole life. Fuck them. Yeah, I really fucking don't. They're fucking nuts. They're crazy. They're just fucking illogical. They believe this bullshit. They vote for fucking people that don't have their best interests in mind. They're just fucking haters in a different kind of way. Yeah, fuck it, man, But I mean, it's not like in the whole scheme of things, they're like bad people in a lot of ways because they're not. They're just, they're just fucked up in the head when it comes to ideology and what it takes to run a country. They want all these motherfuckers to go to college free and get fucking free medical and come over here illegal and pay their rent. Fuck you. No fucking way. Besides, Mark's got a channel. They can go all over there and like comment, but they don't even like fucking music. They don't have anywhere to go now. I see him over to Mark's channel. I don't go on Mark's channel because Mark's really a great guy and he's just not like me. And I'm fine with that, right? That's how he wants to run his channel. You can come over there. It doesn't matter what you think politically. That's good. So it gives them a place to go. They can go on there and comment about fucking songs and shit. Good luck to you. So I'm happy. And that's why I don't go on Mark's channel because I know these fucking lunatics are waiting to see me show up because they're wondering how how he's going to handle this. He's going to tell me to get fucking lost. Is he going to be a good, loyal friend? Say, fuck you guys. I was friends with Tom before this happened. So I'm not going to give an opportunity to have that to happen. Therefore, you'll never see me on there again because I know it's going to happen. He's fucked either way. But he's more fucked if I go on than if I don't. So I'm not going to go on there. No, me either. Seriously. I'm not shitting you. Yeah. Now I bet this Midley Interesting is a fucking troll. Hey, check that account out, will you? See how long that account's been around. If it's new, give me an old fucking virtual boot. Oh, I bet you they are. You know it. You bet they are. Terry, did you quit watching porn? See, no, it's too cold to sit in the shade right now. That's why I'm out here in the sun. It's too cold. I'll freeze my fucking ass off. You been around a long time? How come I never don't remember your name then? Have you not commented or what? Oh, good, good. Yeah, good luck to you, man. You're going to need it. And expect a relapse too. Count on it. Don't. This is when I found, like, I've learned this about working out and philosophy and everything. When you just get relapse, just believe it. Because what I found happens is when you relapse, the more you don't succumb to this here and there, the more you're going to hate it. And if you just relapse once in a while, I found that I felt guilty because I let myself do that. And in a while, I didn't want to do that shit because it kind of almost seemed accumulative. It's like, look, you said you quit this shit and you've done this stuff 3 times in the last week. And then it was 2 times, then it was 1 time. Then I really fucking quit. And even now, like right now, I'm on a health kick. I've lost weight. I'm lifting weights a lot. If I said to if I wanted fucking chocolate covered cherries really fucking super bad, I'm not going to torture myself over it. I'm going to go to Walmart. I'm going to buy a 12 pack and I'm going to eat every fucking one of them. And then I'm going to think, yeah, well, how do you feel now? It's like not that good. That's why I quit them. Well, why'd you eat them then? Well, fuck, I don't know. Because I felt like them. And then it'll slowly get to where that urge isn't like it was when you succumb to this fucking weird fucking human behavior crazy shit. I can't explain it. Fucking nuts. Yeah, it's hard. Fucking hard, man. It really is. Oh, Mark's channel. Oh, okay. Oh, January 23. Oh, okay. Oh, he did? Oh, thank you. Thanks. Oh, yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, but I know, but it's like no good comes out of me going on there. It's gonna piss them off. It's gonna make them think you think like I do. It's just not fucking worth it. Now if you had a channel and there were two blue-eyed, blonde-haired, big-titted Scandinavian nymphomaniacs that wanted to blow me every time they saw me on a chat, I'd be over there right away. But when you look at the cost rewards, it's not worth it. All I got to do is not go on there. I'm not into music that much anyway. It's like easy. It's like the same reason why I wasn't tempted having sex with prostitutes. They're just, not my type. It was not hard. Now if you stack the deck the other way with blue-eyed, blonde-haired, big-titted Scandinavian nymphomaniacs, you could probably fucking talk me out of anything. But this is like a no-brainer. It's you look at the good and the bad. You know? Yeah. It's hard to quit, but I'm telling you, expect relapses. Because what'll happen too when you put that kind of pressure on yourself is you'll think once you relapse, well, I might as well just start doing it again. That's where it really double fucks you. And you'll find that when you do relapse, less and less because the good wasn't as good as you thought it would be. And it's more important to feel good about not doing it long term. And at the beginning, quitting anything is fucking super hard. So I found that, like, I I did it with everything, like smoking meat, red meat, something like that. If I really had this crazy fucking urge, I go out and get a fucking steak rather than I do it with working out too. I'm not going to slave and kill myself over working out. If I don't get a good night's sleep or I got to do some bullshit and I'm tired, I'm not going to take a chance injuring myself just to stick to this fucking false ceiling of fucking never missing a workout. When I go down to Orlando, I'm not going to a gym like I used to not miss a workout. Fuck that. No way. Oh, oh, good. I hope you do. No, he didn't, but I don't give a fuck about that. I'm supposed to be driving this fucking Tesla thing. Nah, I'm not into any of that shit anymore. I used to be. These Teslas, if you get in an accident, one of those fucking things, they come get it. God knows what that entails. It's not worth it to me. I like being able to get out and fucking not notice the fucking light in the middle of a parking lot and hit my door on it because I wasn't looking. See a big dent and a scratch on the door and not give a fuck. I don't want to be driving around on fucking pins and needles with all this fucking overpriced junk, worried that someone's going to run into me or I'm going to fucking blow a fucking tire in a pothole and have to order a Tesla fucking $9,000 rim. Fuck it all. It's not worth it to me. It's the same thing I just explained, like not going onto Mark's channel. It's not worth it. There's not enough fucking. Now, if there were two blue-haired, blue-eyed, blonde-haired, big-titted Scandinavian nymphos, I'd drive that motherfucking Tesla over to their house right now in reverse, doing 100 miles an hour on beast mode. Oh. Yeah, hot wife really doesn't have anything to do with watching porn, believe it or not. I mean, if you're not a porn addict, you wouldn't realize it. I mean, you get tired of fucking the same old women. Doesn't matter what they look like. And porn's always new, so it really has nothing to do with it. Other than if you like them, other than sex, that makes them feel bad. And if they're really super stupid, they think they're inadequate and they can't, it's just, if they're smart, they realize this is just a brain abnormality in a male and they like everything about you other than your porn addiction. But if they're not so smart, it'll ruin your relationship. And if they really love you a lot and they want to be around you, they'll go get you fucking porn. And then you start fucking feeling sorry for them. It's like, God damn, I know she doesn't like me watching this shit. And here she just brought me 2 new porno movies. And then you feel bad because someone's doing more for you than you're doing for them. And that's the kind of shit that gets you to quit porn. It isn't just quitting it. Oh, cool, Terry. Yeah, it's fucking nuts. You gotta like have different like motivations that you wouldn't expect to quit shit. And it isn't always just quitting. I think it's the worst advice there is. It has to be quitting on with sound logic. Tried and true ways of successfully quitting things. And it isn't by just putting your fucking nuts in a goddamn rat trap and every time you want to watch a dirty movie. It doesn't work. Believe me, I'd fucking try it. I'm not telling you anything that I haven't found out the hard way myself. What made me quit is because I wanted to experience uncharted waters of just what it was doing to me. You know what I mean? And I am better. I didn't really know, and I'm not done with it yet. I mean, it's kind of a joke, but I said, I quit watching porn for a week and joined 2 dating services. Is that a good enough example for you? I just think, and I'm like kind of thinking about having like a relationship outside of blowing 5 big loads every day to Pornhub. And it's these kind of things. I'm really not sure what I've missed out on, but I'm going to find out. Yeah, so that's what made me quit. And just like working out and eating healthy and lifting weights and taking supplements and reading a lot more, I feel good. I mean, I was chalking it off to being old. You sit around, well, I just watched jacked off 2 times. I just watched fucking porn for 2 hours. Let me fucking eat some fucking 18 bags of popcorn. Well, it's noon now. It's too late to do anything. Oh, I'd like to read, but you're too fucking tired and you want to remember what you read, so you don't read. So every day is just this fucking blender of bullshit. It's that fucking conversation you have in your mind where you're talking to yourself. You can't bullshit yourself. And I felt that I was bullshit myself in a lot of ways about why I wasn't doing certain things. And I just went with the obvious. Bad diet, not working out, watching porn all the fucking time. And I just thought, well, God, what's the worst thing that could happen? Yeah, I could get better. I could feel better. So now, I'm thinking, well, I've already done this, I've done that, and I've just simple fucking psychology. And not that I think inherently anything's bad with one facet of what I just mentioned, but overall, I'm more productive, I'm getting in shape, I'm not as big of a fucking lunatic, and it feels good. Oh, thank you, Mark. I know I can always count on you for sound advice. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what it is. And I'm kind of like fucking trying to, fuck, I don't know. It's an experiment at best. What's the worst thing that could happen? I mean, that's the way I'm looking. I'm not really fucking sure. And that's just a half-ass fucking explanation as to why I do anything. Fuck, I don't know. I'm along for the ride, but I do know that what I've said seems to be heading me in a better direction. And it's kind of working out just like I thought. It'd be like you sitting around thinking, oh, today I'm going to eat like a pound of bacon. Then I'll see if I can drink 12 beers and then maybe smoke some marijuana and then watch porn, not clean the house, leave the dishes in the sink, don't take the garbage out. Wow, this is so fucking fun. I love this. You know what I mean? That kind of shit. I mean, there's certain basic fucking things you do. You know what I mean? I mean, I was fucking worried just 2 short weeks ago. I was worried if I could fuck this old broad I'm rekindling a relationship with. I'm playing for fuck buddies with a young girl and buying her tires or paying her rent or whatever. And I'm thinking, I was really worried about fucking this old gal. And then I quit jacking off for a week and I thought, fuck, no problem. Here I come. And I know if I started watching porn again, I mean, it's not a fair comparison. I mean, would you rather watch two good-looking bisexual 18-year-olds blow you or go to bed with a 68-year-old woman? It's a no fucking brainer. Where if I let nature take its course and quit beating off to porn the whole fucking time, I'm going to find the older women more attractive because it's more of a like fulfilled relationship. I'm going to be able to experience varicose veins, cellulite, hair on an upper lip, and skin that feels like the back of an alligator. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm getting better. Oh, yeah. 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 God damn. And don't think I don't think of that shit. I'm thinking to myself, I had to just get that gun out of the fucking goddamn drawer and get it over with. I mean, you have these fucking crazy thoughts. It's like, who's shitting fucking who? I'm trying to fucking draw a line between what I want and what I did. And it's squiggly as a motherfucker. This goddamn line looks like a fucking wet noodle that you microwaved. That shit you fucking not. God damn. Yeah. I mean, I'm thinking all sorts of crazy shit. I'm trying to have like a loving relationship. I'm thinking to myself, God damn it, man. If I don't think of her sucking a donkey dick or something, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a hard on. Well, after a year of like, something crazy, fucking, this fucking porn. So even though it's debatable what kind of damage it does, I just know that, I mean, I just thought I'd fucking take a fork in the road for a change. Yeah. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. I know it is, man. But I'm just fucking being honest with you how I look at this fucking shit. I was even asking Marty if he, I was going to go up there and I'm fucking playing along. And, this lady's dated me before. She's a sweetheart, very kind person. And I know she'd like this big old fucking lumberjack cock. And I always kind of set it up ahead of time to where I didn't need to do that. And it's just not fair. It's like you feeling bad and they like you so much that they're putting up with this bullshit. And I'm thinking, God damn, how am I going to put the wood to this old gal in this current state of mind? And the answer was, I'm not. You know what I mean? It's just really, it's selfish. Now you can say, well, she's single, you're single. It's up to you. Yeah, I know. That's all that fucking true. I know this sounds like I'm on an ego trip. I'm not. I'm just trying to be more considerate and just thinking of her more than I used to. Yeah. Yeah, just thinking of her more than I used to. So I'm going to now today, this could change in an hour. Today I'm going to go up there and give this old gal a good fucking in about a month. That's my current state of mind. I'm going to knock the back out of that goddamn thing. I know that doesn't sound too romantic. And that's another thing I got to work on too. I got to quit fucking pile driving them. Like I just got a fucking bucking Bronco with a handful of Viagra. I got to be like more tender, gentler. I'm not drinking either. I don't want. And Terry, back to the fucking addiction shit. I have reached a higher plane of not drinking. It's not that I was a drunk at all. It wasn't anything like that. It's just I just enjoyed like drinking and like feeling that way, especially on chats. And I've actually found a higher level. And I'm thinking to myself, why were you drinking to begin with? I mean, life is like better in so many ways. And I think it's just better everything. You know? Yeah. Yeah, so that's today. And I talk to this lady every night and think, and I'm sure I'm not her fucking dream date. She's not mine, but you got to do what life fucking gives you. You just got to you got to go with what you have. It's just like it is. And I'm just trying to fucking like I said, I'm unsure what the fucking first prize is going to entail. I really don't know. I don't. But I've always wanted a clear conscience about everything. And before the clear conscience went, well, this is me, and if you don't like it, fuck you. And I'm kind of changing that up. That's what it is. Yeah, she watches it. Yeah, there's no. I tell her all. I tell her. Yeah, she does. I actually think I got her blocked, to tell you the truth. She pissed me off about a year ago, but she does want, because you can watch it. I don't think she can comment. I figured 2-3 more blowjobs that I can videotape, and I'll let her back on. Yeah, that one's for you, Terry. Oh, shit. Yeah. 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 Fucking crazy. Yeah, she knows then. She knows there's no fucking uh punches pulled, you know what I mean? Yeah, she knows me, unfortunately. Yeah, I think they got to be half fucked up to put up with me anyway, to tell you the truth. It's almost, I'll tell you another fucked up thing too, is I think that, I think I like owe them something for just putting up with my bullshit. A part of me thinks that too. Like, man, if you, I think this motivates me. It's like, if you put up with me then, I'm going to be like a not better guy now. And I kind of like owe it to him. Like, God damn, man, I guess feel a little guilty. It wasn't that I was mean or abusive or any of that shit, but it was like, they weren't getting a whole male experience like they deserve, really. Yeah, no, I thought about that. Yeah, I thought I was giving up on her too. Yeah, I didn't. Well, I don't want to say I have too much into it. She's going to have too much into her, though, and that's what she's looking forward to. Now, who's this fucker driving slow down this road? When you're out here living in these remote places, you're suspicious of every car, especially when they're driving slow. But they're not driving slow on a bumpy road. If you're from here, you drive faster than that. If you're not, you don't know what's what. No, I'll give it a try. I'll just see how it goes. Yeah, I was giving up on her. It's a typical fucking thing, relationship. She pisses me off sometimes, and she gets out there sometimes with logic. Let me give you a perfect example. I'll give you a perfect example. And this will sum up why. I mean, she's really smart about some stuff and not so smart on others. I'll give you an example. So we're talking one day, and she says she doesn't like playing slot machines. It's like, why not? It's like, well, I just don't like, the random number generator, how it comes up. You never know what you're going to get. It's like, yeah, okay. Well, what the fuck do you expect to do? Do you want to fill out a fucking slip every time you pull the handle? And then it starts getting a little argumentative. No, I just, I don't like the thinking behind. It's like, all right, fucking don't play them then, right? So when that Mega Million pot was up, it's like, why don't you go get a mega fucking million? And she said, yeah, I'll go get one. She said, I got one. I said, well, you got one. I said, how'd you get the ticket? You pick the number? She said, no, easy pick. I said, well, you know what the easy pick is, don't you? And she said, yeah, it's easy pick. I said, you know how it's calculated, don't you? And she said, no, not really. I said, it's the random number generator, the same thing. See, this is how arguments start. The same thing that happens on a slot machine, only this is for everybody. It's a national fucking lottery. It's a random number generator. Which you can do a lot of ways. You can do through a computer. You can have fucking ping pong balls blowing around with a vacuum reversed, all that fucking shit. But it's random number generators. You don't know what. And she says, no, I use that. And I said, well, if you're against random number generators, why don't you just fill out the fucking thing and pick your own numbers? She said, I don't want to take the time to do that. I said, well, the crux of this discussion is not whether you want to do it or not. It's just, don't tell me you don't like random number generators and take these. So this is how it kind of starts getting set up right now, right? So we're all ready to argue over this stupid fucking bullshit. And then it comes to like, she said, well, and this is what puts you over the top to start arguing about stupid shit. And she's a big horse fucking racing person. And she said, well, slot machines have really hurt horse racing. I said, slot machines have really hurt horses. Who gives a fuck? She said, well, I do. I like horses. I said, we're not fucking talking about what fucking slot machines did to fucking horse racing. The conversation is about random number generators, whether you like them or whether you fucking don't. And you've given two diametrically opposed goddamn fucking answers. She said, well, you don't need to talk to me in that tone of voice. I said, well, quit bringing up stupid shit. She said, it's not stupid. She said, I just don't like filling out a bunch of... I said, it's got nothing to do with it. Say, I don't like slot machines, but I don't mind having an easy pick, which is a random number generator once in a fucking while. She said, well, I don't feel like talking. I said, neither do fucking I. It's got nothing to fucking do with it. This would be like talking about whether we're going to do a rotisserie fucking chicken or eat fucking year-old ptomaine poison fucking hot dogs for dinner. Neither one, other than a conversation that started about dinner, has anything to do with one another, whether we're going to poison ourselves or eat something because we're hungry. That's what happened. That's an example. That's a perfect fucking example. If we can just keep to why we're discussing this, there'll be no fucking argument. Jesus fucking Christ. Fuck, I don't know. She knows all about them. I don't even fucking know. They're retired now, and she spends $1,200 a month feeding these old fucking glue factory specials because she cares for them. I stay out of it. Don't give a fuck. People go to bullfights that think horse racing's cruel. People fucking eat foie gras ducks where they force feed them. You could just go on and on about all this shit. Pigs go in fucking trailers down freezing highways, and they're smarter than dogs before they get slaughtered. Fuck, I don't know. Yeah, you can argue horse racing is cruel, but there's a bunch of fucking shit out there. I think working like a fucking slave at Amazon is cruel, but nobody seems to want to do anything about it. Fuck, I don't know. I don't fucking ask. I've brought that up before about whipping a horse's fucking ass when he's in second before first, and I regret bringing it up. Because when you like something, you got all sorts of fucking reasons on why you do it. Whether it's fucking prostitutes or fucking cooking deviled eggs for fucking Christmas parties. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, no, it fucking drives me. That's how the fucking arguments start. Stupid fucking shit. Just stupid fucking bullshit. And then I get mad, and I'm trying to be a nicer, softer, gentler fucking quasi-fucking faggot straight male. And I say shit, well, fuck, no wonder you're fucking signal. She's never been married. I said, you know what's starting? And then I got to say something shitty. I said, you know what's making sense now? Well, you've never been married. She said, well, what's that supposed to mean? I said, you know exactly what it fucking means. You're bringing up this stupid shit your whole fucking life, and you're turning guys off. You're sounding like a militant fucking transgender fucking lesbian. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, yeah, you can just go on. So I'm just trying to avoid these fucking things. So now when I can see one coming and she starts talking about some crazy ass fucking shit, 2 subjects, 1 argument, it drives me nuts. If she just said, well, if she just said, hey, I don't like slot machines because of a random number generator, but just like redheaded stepchildren, when it comes to getting a lottery ticket and I don't need to fill out all this fucking shit with a fucking pencil where the leads broke off and stand in line for an hour, I do it, even though I don't like it. No argument. Got it. Thank you. Jesus fucking Christ. Hey, go listen to Mel Gibson's rants when that fucking professional pianist fucking scammed him and he left a good, nice wife for that fucking cunt. Go listen to the long ones too. They're short and long versions, but that's exactly what. There was one day where Mel's drinking led him down a fucking path with young pussy and life was going to be great. And I'm going to get rid of this great woman because she's getting older for this fucking scamming, gold digging lunatic. And when he was drunk and the light bulb came on, that cunt, of course, was recording the fucking conversations because this was planned from day one. And once that light bulb came on, that fucker didn't give a fuck what he said. I get it. Listen to him. Go on YouTube. But make sure you get the long version. All over a lottery ticket. That's it. Yeah. Yeah. Fucking nuts, man. This is how these fucking arguments start. Over fucking stupid shit. But it isn't stupid shit because one doesn't have anything to do with the other. So to me, it's not fucking stupid. But I just got to learn to just nip this fucking shit. Hey, look at that beautiful moon. That's a first quarter moon coming up. I just got to nip this fucking goddamn bullshit in the butt. Button if I can. Trying to not argue. So this is part of the new fucking getting better, but just like fucking having relapses without watching porn. There was a relapse. What am I supposed to do? Wear a dress? Put on some fucking pantyhose? Fucking high heels? Put on some goddamn makeup and apologize for her saying 2 different things over one subject? I ain't fucking doing it. Jesus fucking Christ. Hey, look at this moon, though. This moon is so beautiful at night. Look. Shut up, Crow. That's a first quarter waxing gibbous. Jesus fucking Christ. Look at that. Hey, look, if you have clear skies tonight, go look at that. Go look at that. I'm fucking passionate. I could take you to every fucking woman I ever dated, and she'll tell you it was the best time she had and the worst. I believe that too. You can tell. I mean, I'm fucked up too. I mean, it's, I'm not saying I don't have my fucking problems. I mean, you gotta fucking be a certain type person to put up with my fucking bullshit. And that's also a thing of considering, just closing the door on the rest of my life and having some old lady move in with me. It's like, what the fuck are you thinking, you stupid motherfucker? That's because in the real world, the alternative isn't that great either. No shit. That's not that great either. And here's another thing. Here's 1% of it, to tell you the truth. I'll tell her this too if she asks me. And that is that, her fucking family, they all lived at fucking 2,000 years old. And, I don't think I will. And, I need somebody to put on my fucking diaper and shit in probably 20 years. Now, is that a good reason to like get hooked up with this dinosaur? No. But is it a logical fucking thought that's a possibility? And that day is going to fucking come. I'm going to die some fucking day. And maybe like have bad health up until then. I'd hope I'd have enough fucking balls to blow my head off before I became dependent, which makes me not want to roll the dice and think of this. Just cancel that 1% out. But I've found that when it comes to considering you're killing yourself, I've been there. It's a big difference talking a bunch of shit on a chat like this and actually pulling the trigger. A bigger distance than you can imagine. Yeah, it will change. Yeah, I know it. Not really. I mean, I used to have one. I mean, here's my fucked up thinking. I think I've got a quick temper for a good reason. I'm not just fucking running around because the fucking apple pie's still fucking frozen in the middle. I think when go off, I think there's a good reason for it, but that's just biased, subjective fucking bullshit. I mean, but I could be totally wrong. If you took me to 1,000 fucking Jew psychiatrists and they all analyzed me, maybe they'd say, yeah, this guy's got a fucking explosive fucking temper and he definitely needs to work on it. Or they may say, yeah, well, you're right. He does have a temper, but, our interviewing people and watching some of these tirades, the guy's got a legitimate point. Maybe he could have just, it's not like I take a baseball bat and I start smashing the furniture. But if I see something that I think's like a fuck job, I kind of get excited about it. I don't mind like Marty's not like it. He's the exact opposite. He's very non-confrontational, where I'm kind of confrontational. Fuck, I don't know why. Maybe I didn't get fucking rubbed enough as a baby. Jealous motherfucker too. Still. Not as bad as I used to be. So you can all fucking attribute this. Fuck, I don't know. Maybe my pacifier was fucking rough on the end. Who knows why you turn up this way? It's my fucking parents, my lesbian sister, fucking queer tried to grab my nuts when I was 8 years old at a fucking camp. I don't fucking know. Well, I do try to get disagree without getting pissed off. When I got rid of those moderators, I didn't go on and try and insult them and shit. Or like, I know what, I don't get pissed off. Yeah, I disagree without fucking getting pissed off most of the time. I'd say most of the time. Honestly, you'd be hard pressed to find. You might not like it, but that's different than getting pissed off for the wrong reasons. Uh, but I don't really. It's never got me in trouble. I can tell you that. Yeah. Yeah, but I'll argue if I have to. Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, fuck it. But argue, it does seem kind of counterproductive. Like when we first started out, like talking about politics, which I didn't do for a long time, till I couldn't fucking stand it anymore. I did have rules, and the rules were that you could only call someone that didn't agree with you politically a stupid motherfucker 3 times, and then you had to go. Yeah, pick your battles. Yeah. And I have the same thing happen too. Myself, I see people sometimes in the comments they make, and I think, God, what a fucking uneducated, ignorant fucking redneck. I mean, he just said he's 40 years old, and he said that all he cares about is young pussy. I think, God, I feel sorry for this guy. This guy is so fucking clueless at that age. And then I thought to myself, well, how can you bring up young pussy at this age and not offend somebody? And that's a good point too. I mean, ask Mark or Terry or any of the guys, who in the hell wouldn't like young pussy? You got to keep it to yourself. You ever been to? No, where is that? Where is it? Which counts out? Which one? I mean, Penny, agree to disagree. No, I don't think I have. What's over there? What do they got over there? A good strip club? I joke about strip clubs. To be honest with you, I don't like those anymore either. I don't like purple hair, nose in the ring, fucking tattoos, old boyfriends' names on their crack of their ass and their tits. Fucking hate that. No, I never been over there, I don't think. What do they got over there? Some young whores? I don't want one of those either. What's a young whore anyway? Someone trying to find their way in life. They're stupid. They don't get it. They don't know how to line the cards up. I mean, it's all the same fucking goal. It's all how it's calculated and disseminated amongst reality. You got to line your cards up. No, I don't. I don't have any problem getting girlfriends. I'm dating one now anyway. But thank you. See, I know better than that. If I put everything that I wanted down the dating site and a girl replied, I'd run. I'd block her fucking thing. This is the fucking weird part. You know what I mean? Any female that would agree with what I'd like, what I say, what I like, has to be a fucking total lunatic. I don't know what a wine mommy is. Nah, fuck that. I know better, but thank you. No, I've somehow realized in the last month that these older women over the hill are the best for me. Figure that one out. You want a fucking psychology fucking paper to research. Fucking nuts. Put a good dick into all of them. Yeah, I'll show them what's going on. If I was a scammer, I'd fucking wear a suit and join all these churches, go like 40 of them. I'd be fucking more goddamn women than Johnny Holmes. Fucking A would. Look at that moon right up there right now, 2 o'clock. That fucker will be right over the house about midnight, lighting everything up. Clear night, beautiful. Quarter moon, waxing gibbous. Over Tour Town. Nah, I never do that. I never been there. I don't think I've been there. Name doesn't ring a bell. I could have been. Yeah, go out there. Go to Tourist Town. This is what I hang my hat on. You're never going to catch me lying about anything. A hawk? No. No, I don't see anything to the left of the moon. If you saw a bird up there, I would have noticed it. It would be a. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. It would be a vulture, not a hawk. No, that's a vulture. Turkey vulture. Yeah, here he is right here. Yeah, it's a turkey vulture. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. There he is right there. Cool, isn't it? Got him flying around like the moon in the back. Yeah, it's cool. These birds are so beautiful to watch. I feed these fuckers so much food, but it's worth it to me. I like having them around. Black vultures too. Yeah, we have crows here too. Yeah, they're smart. They look big meat eaters too. I've seen those fucking crows eat baby ducks before. See, that's where you get some more fucked up human emotion. If you're letting nature take its course, you ought to just sit there and enjoy. It's like when these seals are trying to get the fuck away from those great white sharks. If you're a purist, you ought to just let nature take its course and appreciate the show. But I don't think I'd fucking do it. I'd let that fucker get in the boat for sure. There's some YouTube videos of drowned monkeys too. I'd probably save one, he'd tear my fucking face off. But I would save it though. If I see a drowning monkey, I'd say, yeah, fuck it. I didn't even want to see a drowning mouse or a rat. I may save that fucker from drowning, then trap his ass a day later. That's how fucked up I am. Yeah, that'd be great. Just watch him fucking party. Yeah, I'm saving. I'd save him, I would. You know, Ashley Blue used to be a fucking great porno movie star. Is that how you came up with that screen name? I think if I get all these, here's another thing I worry about too. If I get all these attributes that I appreciate without a heart on, I'm afraid that the sex has got a guaranteed to be terrible. That's how twisted I am. Like they cook, they're great sense of humor, well read, write poetry, love to go to cultural things, love the symphony, can't suck a dick worth of fuck. Oh, Sarah J. Yeah, I never cared for her. There's a video on there, her getting knocked out by some black chick. I think to me she lacked femininity. Yeah, she did. I see these old coots at the Starbucks I go to all the time. They're all a bunch of old single old women. They're so fucking clueless what men really want. I look at them sitting there and giggling, reading Bible passages, and I think to myself, where's a wood chipper when you need one? No, I'm not gonna. I don't think I will. I don't think I will. Nope. 4 years. Wow, good for you. You're probably one of those guys fucking possums and raccoons and shit in the woods. No, I'm not. Fuck no. No, I'm working on it. Fucking experimenting. There's no guarantees. Yeah, no guarantees. What fun is that? Fuck, if everything was guaranteed, there'd be no reason to believe, would there? Yeah, more kids, more problems. Yeah. Yeah, I see them in the Starbucks. It's like a coffee klatch group of older women. They always smile and wave. I feel like going over and say, "Hey, ladies, which one of you'd like a big dick for lunch?" God, man, down here, I'd probably get the death penalty. They're all like overweight, just makeup piled on. I mean, if you added up the years since they've been laid, a whole table full of them, it's got to be hitting around 200 years. Yeah, they're the kind that you'd be a good guy, you'd take them out on a date, and they'd said that they don't feel uh, comfortable having premarital sex. I think you're out of your fucking mind, man. I mean, I wouldn't bang you for 10 grand without marriage. What the fuck are you thinking? No wonder all you old fat broads are sitting around here drinking coffee. Yeah, it's true. I'll figure it out. What fucking time is it now? 2 something? About 2:30? Yeah, I'm gonna be going doing my workout here in a few minutes because it'll get too cold in there if I don't. Anybody out there, if you guys ever want advice, I'm here to give it to you. Free, of course. I will help you through the tough times in your relationship. I will help Jeff through the difficult trepidation he has with his wife trying to save a cat from a retard that shouldn't own one. I am here to help. What'd she say that clown's name is? Fuck. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's fucking nuts. Mark Kropka. And don't forget, of course, to go to Mark Kropka Pirate Radio. Mark, put a link there. Put a link. You can play their favorite songs. Yeah. Play their favorite songs. Put a link to your channel now. Have Drifter do it. I know if you've been hitting the ketamine that you struggle. Put Mark's link to his channel, will you, so you can go on there and play songs. Yeah, I mean, I bet Jeff's wife, I believe that too. You know, you can like agree with that too. I bet his wife is really sweet and caring and all that shit. And that's probably a lot of her disdain for Trump, you know, with horrors and saying you can't be a 10 without big tits and shit like that. I think that really eats away at her. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yep. Oh, yeah, walks around towns everyone knows. Oh, that's cool. Good for you. Yeah, I still think she ought to let him have it between the eyes with a fucking aluminum baseball bat. Save a cat. What'd you say his name is? That guy's name is? Wolfie or something? What's his name? Yeah, I say Save a Cat Club, whatever his fucking name is. Fuck yeah. String bikinis. There you go, Pirate Radio. Now we're fucking talking. Fuck yeah. Go on there, play your favorite songs. Callie, go on there. I need some fucking good looking women on there with a fucking avatar that doesn't look like some fucking beauty queen teenager, even though they're fucking 68, 200 pounds overweight. Mark needs you over there. Oh, poor cat. Yeah. I've done all that shit myself too. Hey, Lakota, how you doing? Hey, Phil, how you doing? Oh yeah, Callie's good. Cal, are you asking? Are you asking to play your favorite songs when you're on there? Oh, good for you. Have them play your favorite song. Hey, Mark, play "Wildflower" by Skylark. "Wildflower" by Skylark. And put a couple links to those drug addicts that fucking play that I sent you the link to. Yeah. Play those druggies. I'm in Georgia. Crawfordville, Georgia. Hey, play some of those songs that druggie sings, Mark. Yeah, look at that beautiful moon, man. So great. Look at that. Fucker's coming around, isn't it? So beautiful. Yeah, it's a great view, really. Let's look at that moon. Waxing first quarter, give us. Oh, and here comes a vulture flying by. There's that guy up in that fucking plane again. Oh, okay. Yeah, a lot of good views. Yeah, it's beautiful. Hear that plane? Where are you, motherfucker? Oh, good. All right. Yeah, play the damn song. Why do you ask people what songs they want to play and then they say and you don't want to play them? Play Wildflower by Skylark. Oh, yeah. No, clouds will fuck you up. Skylark's that's a beautiful song. These one-hit wonders, it really makes me wonder. No pun intended. I mean, how do you just come up with one kick-ass song, then all the rest of them suck? I mean, what's going on there? Yeah, it's a good song, Lakota. Yeah, Oasis. Play some Oasis. Do that too. There's a train in the distance. Next train to nowhere. Oh, music channel? Fuck, nobody listened to it. Yeah, I like music, but not like Mark does. Fuck, I don't even listen to the radio when I'm driving. I'd rather like think about shit. It's fucking weird. Yeah, it's a good song, man. That guy died here a couple years ago. Play Hot Chocolate too. Emily. That's a good song too. He died too a couple years ago down in Florida. No, and I'm only going to recommend songs where the singers are dead. It'll make you reflect in a different way. Hear the train. I hear the train in the background. No, why would just a big polluting, belching fucking piece of metal like trigger a pleasant thought? Weird. I can't figure it out. Fucking mystery to me. Nah, I don't really like Eminem. I think he sucks. It's just like going into a Mexican restaurant and you find out it's white owners. What the fuck? I don't want my sushi from an Italian, a pierogi from a fucking Spaniard. There's a crow. Shut up! Hey, yeah, man, how you doing? I'm gonna party, man. Just fuck, yeah. That's why I canceled the fucking Chosen One yearly get together. I just couldn't stand seeing that many ugly old women at once. So I canceled it. Oh, look at that beautiful vulture. Vultures show that crow how to fly. The fucker just sticks his wings out and flies like an eagle. He actually flies way better than an eagle. That's another stupid ass song, too. Steve Miller sucks. I wish he'd retire and never sing again. Cappy. That's a good name for her. Cappy. Yeah, I'm not big on it. And exposed your page? No, that's some fucker that was saying I was murdering people. Tell that cunt to suck a big fucking cock if you ever communicate with her. She lives down in Florida, fucking loser. Makes up bullshit. She's got her husband supposedly a cop. I told that dumb whore, you keep fucking with me, I'm going to sue you just for fun. Stupid whore. Nah, the fish in the winter, they don't eat, even if you put food in there. No, I haven't fed them in a long time. Yeah, no, I agree, Riggs. Steve Miller sucks. I can't figure out how some of those guys got famous. They're fucking terrible. I never liked the Eagles either. Yeah, putting sand. I'd rather put sand in my ears. He's got to be playing at some half-full casino by now, isn't he? Hey, Mark, how come you haven't been putting up more videos on your new band and you're still with that train wreck bullshit? I thought you were moving on. Where are the songs from the new one? Oh, yeah, you might be right. Yeah. I never thought of that. Look at that moon's getting more apparent. Fucking great, man. The moon. Love looking at the moon. Man on the moon. You know, the dark side sucks. There's no character to it at all. Thank God we get this side of it. No shit. Not kidding you. Because the other side sucks. Come on, motherfucker. Where are you? There it is. Look at that beautiful moon. This gravity is just crazy. Of the new band or the old band? Or the train wreck? Oh, yeah, Detroit thing, yeah. Oh, 3 bands, okay. I hate Grateful Dead, too. I wouldn't have walked across the street to see them either. I thought they were the most talentless fucks that ever existed. Just a bunch of fucking weirdo druggies. Hey, look at the counterfeit. Mark, go on and look at the counterfeit crows. Counterfeit crows. They're out of Georgia, I think. They're really good. A big fat fucker with a dreadlock wig. He's got a good voice, though. He's retired. Mark's retired now. He makes it. He's retired. He just makes it himself. Yep. Well, you guys, I think I'm gonna sign off. I'm gonna go over and fucking lift my weights where it gets too cold in there. Get a bag of chicken out. Fucking fill out a bag of deer corn. Fill the bird feeder up. Give the vulture some fresh water to drink. So you guys have a good rest of your day, okay? Ashley, I hope you're the porno movie Ashley Blue. Boy, it'll bring a tweak an emotion to my heart that I haven't had in a while. Look up Ashley Blue, the old porn girl. I hope that's you. Yeah, that's because you work. That's where you're fucking up, Penny. You're working. Quit that fucking job. Yeah, okay, Ashley. I hope it's you. I loved your movies, by the way. You too, Lakota. Have a good day, Callie. See you, Mixed Gas. Goodbye, Ashley at Triple X. That's my girl. Love ya. You didn't do anything wrong in those movies. All right, Mark. You party on. See you, Jeff. Okay, Ashley. You're winning your way to my heart. Love you too. I sure do. If you ever need to like bring back memories and want to make some new porn, I'm here. You could we could get Nina Hartley to join us. We could do a porn scene in a funeral home. Bye, Penny. Yeah, now keep thinking about it. You can count on me. All right. You party on. You rock on. See you, Jeff. Goodbye, Penny. Bye, Mark. See you, Terry. I'll get it. Thank you. All right. All right. Take care. Yeah, I'll come get it. We'll bring back memories when you were a star. All right. See you, Drifter. Barney. Goodbye.